Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 commentary. I'm Tyler, and I'll be showing you how to do the Great Train Robbery on Brutal. Now, this is one mission that I generally don't like playing. I shouldn't say I hate, but I'm not a fan of the concept of being put on somebody else's timetable, most notably the train. I like to be able to do the game at my own pace, but I went ahead and did it kind of midway through the game after I took out all the Protoss missions. So I had a lot of tech that kind of helped me out, although I don't think I really incorporated a lot of it here. But anyways, I put it off for a while, and now I'm here doing it. You'll notice the first thing I do is I separate my Marine squad, and I have them run out and collect all these Diamondbacks early on, and then kind of mineral patches, and then the Zerg artifact thingies. And if you do that, you will have a substantial army that's capable, more than capable I should say, of taking out the first train. Actually, I kind of rely on this for maybe the first and second train. There's a little bit of a gap between when I recorded this and when I'm commentating it now, due to school and that kind of fun stuff. So I'm doing a lot of this from memory here. But let's see, what do I value here? I get siege tanks from the mercenary barracks to take care of the giant marauder squads that come on later in the game, which is kind of a unique thing, or a unique way of taking care of the solution, because by the time the marauder squad finally gets to my army, they're torn asunder. They maybe have a third of the people left, and it's really just cleaning up at that point. So that's a very unique concept, and I think I saw that from, I can't remember, but it was somebody on YouTube. I was watching this mission to see like all the unique and creative ways people have gone ahead and done the mission, and I really wanted to give that a go because it was highly effective. But here I have my Diamondbacks on the train, just auto-following, and my Marines I stem up every once in a while, looking for the train, but I'm failing horribly. Couldn't find the medic. And I have my Marines do a little bit of micro, just shoot, run, shoot, run, shoot, run. Gets the most amount of damage per second out of them when chasing something. And I have my one medic kind of heal up all that damage goodness from stem pack. And wow, I just noticed in the top right corner they actually give you a time counter for the next train, which means I'm incredibly unobservant when I'm playing the campaign. Interesting. Right now I'm plopping down a engineering bay to get +1/+1 on my infantry. Obviously that's really the only thing you can do with the engineering bay, aside from getting a missile turret, which I think I go ahead and add towards my base defense, because in a few moments, around like the third or fourth train, you get like a little kind of mini attack on your base. And I suppose if I had siege tanks earlier, that would have helped out a lot, but I put down one bunker or maybe two, and a missile turret to handle the Raven, because the Hunter-Seeker missile is just a vicious thing. And you see right here I'm stemming up my Marines and excuse me, cutting over the track to kind of save a little bit of time and letting them just go wild with the firing. And if for any reason you haven't got stem pack for your Marines, you should definitely handle that right away. It is one of the best upgrades in the entire game. You sacrifice 10 hit points for doubling, or maybe it's increasing by 50%, the attack speed and movement speed. Whichever one it is, it's more than worth it to go ahead and pick that up, because one or two Marines will definitely help offset that. And going up here, I'm collecting some minerals, and my only criticism is that I lead with my my Diamondback, and the Marauder they have kind of takes a little bit of a beating unnecessarily. I also think that the Marines are great for soaking up damage. Oh, wow, I kind of failed right there. I should have put a bunker down earlier, and even if I didn't have a Marine in there, it would have absorbed a fair amount of hit points because the AI likes to go ahead and target those fairly early on. And yeah, so one or two bunkers would have definitely made a huge difference. Or even two Marines in one bunker and then had a backup bunker for once that first bunker went down, they could just hop in the other. That would have bought a ton of time. Keep in mind that you don't need your base defense to be able to hold off the invasion of Normandy. You just need them to hold off long enough for backup to come. And here I am just kind of mopping this up. Don't have a lot of diamondbacks right now. I'm kind of in this lull state of diamondback production, which I will work in a moment. Just a little bit of micro from the Marines to get the most out of them. They should be coming off stem pretty soon. You can tell when they have the giant red lightning bolt over their head, and you hit the stem button, that's hotkey T, and it turns to a green lightning bolt, which is fantastic because you have another 10 seconds of high firepower. And I'm just going to go ahead and get that Zerg artifact fossil thing, and that should be it for me in that regard. And I'm massing up a pretty big army, almost halfway through. Got enough time. My balance on Marines to medics are fairly good. So right now I'm going to be combing the tracks for the defense emplacements that are getting put out. And you see right there I kind of improved on my previous attempt to get a Diamondback by leading with some Marines instead of Diamondbacks. Because it's not that Diamondbacks get obliterated, but it's that they take damage and they can't be repaired from a medic. You would need a science vessel or an SCV or a mule to help you out, and it's just a bit of an inconvenience, really. Here's that Raven. I think I barely stopped it from deploying a Hunter-Seeker missile, which is really convenient because look how clustered my army is. One Hunter-Seeker missile would have done tons of damage.